Hello and welcome to Down to Earth. Our question this week is from another viewer, and it's a great and timely one. Helen has a pomegranate tree that's 3 years old and it's not producing any fruit. It's 7 feet tall, it's very healthy, has beautiful green foliage and very healthy growth, and nice, gorgeous orange flowers. She thinks the cultivar is wonderful, that's what she was told when she purchased it, and she's curious if it needs another cultivar, a different cultivar, or perhaps a different pomegranate to pollinate and thus produce fruit. Well, actually, that's not the cause in this case. Pomegranates are self-fertilizing, so you don't need a second plant. But some of the causes might be that the tree might not be the cultivar that you thought you purchased. It might not be wonderful. That is the most likely problem. This plant is often grown from seed. It's very easily grown by nurseries from seed. And if this is a seedling, those are not as fruitful as the original cultivars are. So that is most likely the problem. But the plant could also be concentrating on its growth right now. If it's nice and healthy, wants to concentrate on growing and becoming healthy, it may do that before it produces offspring. So this plant may produce flowers once the growth slows down. Our plant this week is lavender cotton, Santolina chemicyprisus. This plant's great for us because it can handle highly alkaline soils, which we all have. It's also great in rocky xeriscape beds, maybe planted along some decomposed granite areas that you might be switching to, trying to conserve water in your landscapes. It has very tight, silvery gray scale-like foliage, and it does blend well with other gray-green plants, perhaps with yellow or purple flowers. The leaves are pungent, so it's said to be deer-resistant, although we all know that deer-resistant doesn't often mean deer-proof. The flowers are small yellow buttons, and they look like little daisies when you see them up close. It does flower from spring through early summer. It's a dense, small mounding plant, and it gets only about 1 by 1. It can get a little bigger if it's very happy. Be careful not to overwater this plant, especially if you have a clay soil. It does love full sun, but it'll tolerate a little bit of shade. It's hardy well below zero, which makes it great for those harsh winters that we occasionally get. And it is evergreen or ever silver in your landscape. To do this month, there's still time to treat for grub worms if you know you have a problem. There are products on the market now that are with absolute spot-on timing are less critical, which used to be the case. Products such as imidacloprid or halofinazide, being the active ingredient, are very good for grub worms. But as always, don't treat unless you know you have a problem. Don't treat preventatively unless you've had a problem in the past. Water your soil very well before and then after you treat. And as always, follow the label directions for application rates. We'd love to hear from you, so visit klru.org/ctg to send us your question or a plant of the week from your garden.